역대급 삽질한 트럼프를 향해 국제망신이라고 비난을 새긴 미국인들.
Worse, if it was me and I was the South Korean president, I would say, you know what? I'm not going to open that plant there. And oh, by the way, I'm going to close the only other plant that's in America. Because understand this, the majority of Hyundai's profits don't come from Americans. And then the president saying, maybe we'll just get some people to teach us how to make those batteries. Fuck no. Don't teach them. That's proprietary information. Absolutely not. Potentially cost Georgians 8,000 jobs. Not to mention all of the other potential economic stimulus that comes from these jobs. Good job, lady. Good job.
Now, South Korea is rightfully furious. The project is in jeopardy, and the Republican Party just managed to sabotage one of Trump's own crown jewel investments. All because their own people can't tell the difference between serving the movement and serving their own egos. That's not strength. That doesn't show leadership. That's just pure chaos. And it's the kind of chaos that leaves America's economy in the trash.
After a rather shocking ordeal, over the past week, more than 300 South Korean workers touched down at Seoul's Incheon airport this afternoon to cheers, celebration and certainly relief. But there was also an overwhelming sense of resentment and anger towards the United States. As we recall, last Thursday in the US state of Georgia, Homeland Security carried out what it called the biggest worksite raid in the department's history. Of course, it's all part of President Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration. The raid, however, was on a battery plant, a joint venture between Hyundai and LG Energy Solutions to make batteries for electric vehicles. It was part of a multi-billion-dollar investment by these two Korean companies in the state. This is exactly the type of foreign investment that President Trump wants. But 475 foreign workers were arrested, of which 2/3 were Korean. The majority of them were specialized workers, many of them engineers.
Billion-dollar factories on a tight deadline. So it would never be okay to treat anybody like this. But I just find it even more despicable that Donald Trump tries to get investment from South Korea. South Korea agrees. They also send workers over so they can help build these billion-dollar factories. And the Trump admin deports them. This says workers describe the scene as a war zone.
Building batteries, if you don't have people in this country right now that know about batteries, maybe we should help them along and let some people come in and train our people to do, complex things, whether it's battery manufacturing or computer manufacturing or building ships. So we're going to look at that whole situation.
We're going to look at that whole situation. I feel like they know they messed up. This is the vibe that I get. Going to make America look like an absolute idiot on the global stage. It's absolutely insane. And a few things that I want to point out. The contradiction could not be more glaring, which makes America look like an idiot on the global stage.